So there are a lot of videos on YouTube titled Amazon FBA is dead. Those YouTubers are heavily promoting the Amazon FBA business model, which I completely understand because I've been doing the exact same thing the last 6 years. I've been teaching you how to start a successful Amazon FBA business. And I have grown to over 3,000 students who I've mentored to start Amazon FBA businesses as well. However, unlike those videos, this video will be different because I am moving on. By the end of this video, I hope you understand why I am moving on, and hopefully you can join me on my new journey to making money online. I found a different way to make money online that is much more enjoyable and that can give you faster results. Who doesn't want that, right? So I will be telling you the truth about Amazon FBA. All the good things that happened the last 6 years, and also all the ugly things that people don't tell you. I've taken a lot of notes on my laptop that is on my lap. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I just have a lot of notes here because I want to give you everything that you should know about Amazon FBA. It is not what most people say it is. Now, before we get started on the ugly, because I'm sure videos like this attract a lot of people to hear about all the bad things about Amazon FBA, let's start with a backstory on how I got started with Amazon FBA and why. Let's start from the very beginning. So in October 2017, I got fired from my 9-to-5 office job. That time, my spouse also got fired from his corporate job. So we both lost our jobs and we realized that working for someone else isn't for us. Why? Because we discovered that we were always broke, okay? When you work a normal 9-to-5 job, you cannot get rich. You will never have wealth because you are constantly trading your time for money. So I was getting paid, I think, anywhere between $45,000 to $50,000 per year salary working at my office job. And there was no way how I can double that salary because I don't have a fancy college degree. I never went to college or university. And I got my office job because my parents pretty much told me like, hey, go get a job. You're supposed to get a job and get by in life. And that's why I did it. I had bills to pay. So that's why I got a job. But I knew at a young age that getting a job just wasn't for me. I knew this at 9 years old. I don't know what happened, but when I saw my dad going to work every day, he worked Monday to Sunday because he had to put food on the table and a roof over my head. He was always struggling to pay the bills, okay? And I grew up poor. And when I saw that at a very young age, I just thought to myself, like, there has to be another way out. There has to be. But I didn't know what it was because I was so young. So anyway, going back to discovering like, hey, like we are always broke. We knew that we had to do something else. We were always thinking like, how do people make so much money? How can I achieve financial freedom? Will there be a day where I never have to worry about money ever again? Look, back then, I wasn't looking to make millions of dollars at all. I didn't think that was even possible. All we wanted was to make enough money without going to a miserable job and had enough money to pay our day-to-day expenses like food, clothes, mortgage, car, etc., like the basic necessities, right? So that's when we came across the Amazon FBA business model. Before I was with my spouse, I met someone else that was very successful selling on Amazon FBA. Like he had nice watches, he had a nice car, he had a nice house. And this is someone I met in real life. So I knew it wasn't fake. And I thought to myself, okay, I need to get on this because I want the same type of lifestyle. I want a nice car. I want a nice house. I want nice watches. I want nice purses, all these things, right? I wanted. So we did some research and we started our Amazon FBA business. And back then it was pretty easy. I'm not going to lie. In 2017 and 2018, it was so easy to make money on Amazon. It was kind of like get rich quick. Not super quick, but you can get rich in a few months. At least that's what happened with me. Within 5 to 6 months, I made over $30,000 every month by selling just one product on Amazon. And then I mastered how to do that, and I grew a brand of products in the toys and games category, okay? I did fail with my first product. I'm not going to get into that in this video because I talked about that in a different video. And I knew that that worked, okay? Like I knew the Amazon FBA business model works, which tells me that if this business model works, there's probably other online business models that can also work. This was something that is completely brand new to me because I never thought that anyone can make money online. I thought it was so strange because here I am just holding my laptop, and then a few months later, I get paid like 30 grand. It's just weird, but it's so cool. So I thought, okay, well, if Amazon FBA works, there has to be other business models that work as well, right? Right. I will get into that a little later. But how Amazon FBA works is you source a product for a low price, let's say on Alibaba.com, you customize the product, you brand the product, and then you sell it on Amazon for a higher price with value. And your product has to be better than everyone else's. And of course, you have to ship your inventory from China to the United States. For me, I'm Canadian and I sold on the US marketplace because that is the biggest marketplace where people can make money. So there was a lot of logistics involved, but I kept going at it because it was working for me. It was working for me, and I was a part of a lot of online communities. I joined Facebook groups. I started my YouTube channel talking about how to make money on Amazon. And then after a few weeks, when I started creating videos and I started creating content around this topic, Amazon FBA, people started following me. They started subscribing to my channel. They started following me on Instagram, on Facebook. And that's when I created an online community where everyone came together to talk about Amazon FBA. And that's when I attracted clients. So I've had a lot of success selling my knowledge online. I did not think about doing this at all. In fact, I thought creating online courses, doing coaching, and I thought doing all that stuff was just not for me. First of all, I did not like being in front of the camera. I was scared to death. I was criticizing myself on my appearance. I was so afraid about how people will think of me and how people will judge me if I were to get on camera. But my husband was the one who pushed me to go on camera. He said, you know what? You have a really good skill set. You know how to build Amazon FBA businesses. So you should share your knowledge with the world. And I thought, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, why would I do that? I just want to sell on Amazon. I don't want to share my knowledge. I don't want to teach people anything. I just don't want to do that. But one day I thought to myself, what is there to lose? I have nothing to lose. If I put myself up online, what's going to happen? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe someone will make fun of my hair. I don't know, right? I also don't care. I don't give a crap. So I put up a few videos, and that's when people started coming to me and they said, I love your videos. I love the way you teach. Can you teach me? And I thought, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Like, I never thought of myself as a mentor. I never thought to teach people anything. That just wasn't me. But when more people told me online that what I was doing was helping them, that motivated me to create content. That helps me realize that, hey, this could be an additional stream of income. I can make money by sharing my knowledge online. So that's exactly what I did. Aside from my Amazon FBA business, I started an online course teaching people how to sell on Amazon FBA. I taught them everything about product research, about shipping, about inventory, about choosing products, like you name it. I taught it to you on my channel, or I've taught you through my online program, my online course. Okay, so that was a secondary stream of income, and I was doing extremely well with that. Now here I am having 2 streams of income. I had my Amazon FBA business where I sold products online, and I also had my online educational program where I help students become successful in their Amazon FBA businesses. When I started my online course, I remembered there were so many people asking me, why are you selling a course? Why do you sell courses? Why do you need to sell a course if you are making so much money on Amazon? And these questions were so stupid because I sell a course because it makes me money and it's helping other people. So not only am I helping someone else make money, I'm making money as well. So that's why I sell a course. And I am 100% positive. This is why not every YouTuber, and this is why some YouTubers or creators online sell digital products, because it makes them money. If something makes you money and you are helping other people make money, why shouldn't you do that? Why hold back? So I didn't care about what other people said. I kept doing me. And now we've generated over $13 million by selling online courses. And I also know people who generated a lot of money online by sharing their knowledge as well. So it's not just about Amazon FBA. It's not about other make money online type of digital products, but anyone can make money by sharing what they already know online. So if you are a puppy lover, you love puppies, you can start an online community, you can start a YouTube channel, you can start an Instagram page and share your love for puppies, and you can build a community around that where you get people to join your community and pay you for coaching. So maybe you are good at puppy training. Someone will pay you for that. Maybe you are good at walking dogs or feeding dogs, or you are good at selecting what type of puppy to adopt. You can make money from others who need help from you about puppies. So it's not just about teaching people Amazon FBA. Anyone can package what they already know and what they are good at into an online course and sell it for money. So for those haters who have asked me over the years, why do you sell a course? Well, because I make money from it. It's as simple as that. And it's because I help other people get out of their 9-to-5 jobs, and that makes me feel whole. That makes me feel complete, and that makes me feel happy. So that's why I do it, okay? So with these two businesses, with my Amazon FBA business and with my online course business, everything started to get very busy. It started to get extremely busy, and that's when I became less involved. So I hired people to help me with my Amazon FBA business, and I also hired a team of people to help run my day-to-day in my online course business. Eventually, I noticed that I had a skill that not much Amazon sellers had, and that was mastering PPC. And I got so good at PPC advertising, all thanks to someone that I met online. So this was someone that joined my Amazon FBA community. We started chatting, we started exchanging knowledge, and we built a network of people who were all interested in talking about Amazon FBA, and that's all we talked about. He became my business partner, and he taught me all these tips and tricks about Amazon PPC. So eventually, because I was so busy in my businesses, I sold my brand to him. I'm not going to disclose how much I've sold it for because that's private, but I sold my brand of products to him. And then I started focusing on PPC. So I didn't get rid of my brand of products completely. I just decided that since he's better with managing inventory and product research and all these other things, maybe I should focus on advertising. And that's exactly what we did. So I had less responsibility, but I was still involved with the brand of products that I originally had. How cool is that, right? So I didn't give up my entire brand. I just thought, okay, I will only focus on advertising because that is what I am good at. When you grow a company, you will notice your strengths and your weaknesses because truth be told, I am not good at everything. I am not good at a lot of things. And when you have other people on your team who are better at doing specific things, it's probably better to pass them the baton and let them handle some of the responsibility. This is something I learned through my entrepreneurship journey, and that is I cannot do everything myself. I cannot succeed alone. If we had no network and we did not get help from others, then I will not be here today. I exist and I have the success that I have because of my network, the network that I grew in my community when I started my Amazon FBA business. So that is when everything started to become more streamlined for me. Everything was more organized. I had more time doing things that I love, coaching people, helping people get started with their businesses so they can make more money and have an additional stream of income. But I was, again, still involved with the brand of products on Amazon because I was doing advertising. So this was probably, I would say, 3 years into my Amazon FBA journey. I thought I was doing amazing. I hit the 7-figure mark in both businesses. I've done millions on Amazon FBA, but I've also done millions in my online course business. So I felt like I was winning, and other people who I was helping was winning as well. We had so many success stories that came from my online program, and it made me so happy because I was able to help someone succeed. Nothing is more fulfilling to me than watching someone go from 0 to hero, transforming someone else's life and helping them build something from the ground up. That has always been one of my passions, helping someone transform. Now, after a few years, when I thought things have finally streamlined, this is when Amazon started to get hard. It became less beginner friendly for a lot of people. Amazon started changing their rules. And then with COVID, shipping got delayed. It was difficult for people to stay in stock. Wait times were long. So the one thing that sucks about Amazon FBA is that if you are not in stock, you are not getting paid. Okay, so you have to have an active product on Amazon and it has to be selling for you to get money. Okay, if it's out of stock or if it's delayed, if your supplier is delayed or if the shipping is delayed, whatever issues that you're having, you do not get paid. And that was one thing that bothered me. And I noticed it happening to a lot of my students. They were out of stock. They had to wait a very long time for shipping because of COVID. And then supply chains were backed up as well. So there was a bit of friction. On top of that, Amazon started to add more rules, okay? So there were so many changes with Amazon the last few years that I don't have a list of them in front of me right now, but if you are an Amazon seller, you probably know all the changes that have been happening with Amazon, and it's harder to sell. It's harder to make money compared to when I started. Is it still possible? Of course. I'm the type of entrepreneur where I think anything is possible. Nothing is impossible unless you have some delusional goal where you think you will be Jeff Bezos tomorrow, then obviously, that's not going to work out. But in most cases, it is possible to succeed with any business model, but you have to choose a business model where you feel like you are more in control. So with Amazon FBA, there's very little control, which is something I didn't like because I don't want to call myself a control freak, even though my husband thinks I am a bit of a control freak. But I like to be in control of my money, okay? Like, isn't this why I stopped working at a 9-to-5 job? Because at my 9-to-5 job, I had no control. I had no control over vacation days. I had no control over sick days. I had no control over how much I got paid, especially how much I got paid. And that drove me nuts. So when I started to compare the two, I thought, okay, so if I'm out of stock, or if my students are out of stock, or if they can't find a product, or if there's a delay with whoever, it will stall. Like, you will stall to make money. And that sucks, right? We all want to make cash flow and generate money that is ongoing, right? That doesn't stop. So that's when I thought, you know what? There has to be an easier way. There has to be a faster way. There has to be a way where everyone can make money without going through all that crap on Amazon. So I'm not saying that if you sell on Amazon right now that you will fail. I'm not saying that at all. If you are a student, I am still here to support you because I've been doing this the last 6 years and I know what works and I know what doesn't, okay? But it's just harder, and that's the truth. It is harder to make money, and there will be delays, and the rules are constantly changing. Amazon is getting more strict. The worst part for Amazon sellers is inflation. So obviously we all know that inflation went up unless you've been sleeping under a rock, we all know that inflation is all-time high. So of course, Amazon has to raise their fees for Amazon sellers, which I don't blame them, because as a business, eventually you need to raise your prices, or else how will you keep up with inflation, right? I don't want to make this video about inflation because it's not, but I'm just letting you know that it's harder to sell on Amazon FBA, and that is the truth. So that leads me to analyzing everything that I've been doing the last few years. I'm not sure if you remember, but around my birthday, a few months ago in April, that is when I thought to myself, there has to be an easier way. I built such a large community of people who want to make money. I want to help them. I want people to be financially free. I know how it feels to be broke, to be poor, and to not have money, and to go to sleep worrying about my bills. I know how that feels. And I kept replaying this in my head during my birthday. And I kept replaying this in my head around the time of my birthday in April. And I started to get less motivated. I'll tell you the truth. I started to get less motivated promoting the Amazon FBA business model because there were so many changes that we just talked about, right? And I just couldn't sleep for the longest time. I just thought I need to do something, and I need to influence others to help them succeed. Whether it's with Amazon FBA or whether it's doing a different online business model. So that was the first time ever I thought to myself, maybe I should quit YouTube because I don't want to talk about Amazon FBA anymore. And I wrote this on my Instagram. You can go check it out. I got so many responses from people. And I didn't know this, but so many people were telling me, don't quit. Stay on YouTube, stay on social media. You're so inspiring. You've helped me make so much money. You've helped me accomplish XYZ. I watch all your videos. I don't talk to you, but I watch all your videos. You're amazing. And there was just so many comments that made me feel motivated again. And I thought, oh my gosh, I can't leave these people. I feel like my followers and my subscribers are people that have been supporting me the last 6 years, because without you, I don't exist. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but if you were not watching this video and if you never bought my products, I do not exist. So that's when I thought, okay, you know what? I need to keep going, even though I don't want to talk about Amazon FBA that much anymore. My brain was racing. I thought, what else can I talk about to help people make money online? Because just doing Amazon FBA is not enough. It doesn't cut it. I am 100% positive right now that if you are watching me and you're still with me right here, you probably think the same thing. It's so frustrating at times, or this is not enough, or I'm not making money fast enough, or maybe you were on the verge of quitting Amazon FBA. So I thought, you know what, I really need to do something. But what is it that I can do that can help people make money quicker? And I've been thinking about it every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, before I go to bed. All I can think about is how can I help people make money online without doing all the things they hate? And how can I help people make money online where it's enjoyable, where they are talking about their passions, where they can make money much quicker, where there is no friction, okay? There's absolutely no friction. And that's when it clicked. And I thought, wait a minute, I've been selling online courses the last 6 years. People told me that they wanted to learn from me. People told me on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram back in 2018 that they wanted to learn from me and they would pay me to teach them. And that's when I thought, oh my gosh, why not teach other people how to make money online by sharing their existing knowledge and packaging that into an online course? So going back to our example about puppy lovers, if you are someone that loves puppies and you are good with puppies, you can create an online course teaching people everything they need to know about puppies. You can start an online community where people come together as a network talking about puppies. That can be something you are truly passionate about. That can be something that can help others. that can be something that can solve someone else's problem. So not only are you making money online by talking about things that you love and that you are passionate about, you are making money by helping others. So that's when I started my Cash Flow Courses Club. If you don't know what that is, I linked it in the YouTube description below. Click on the link to join the club. This is where I teach you how to generate ongoing cash flow by talking about your passions and getting paid for what you already know. So for me, I was super duper passionate about Amazon FBA. You already know that. You've seen me grow. You've seen all the hard work I put in the last 6 years, if you've been following me for that long. Every dollar I earned was something that I worked for. I put my heart and soul into my online businesses. So the Cash Flow Courses Club will be an online community where we all come together to help each other make money online by sharing what we already know. So this removes all the friction, right? There is no product research because there is no products to research when you are selling a digital product, such as an online course. There is no inventory because there's nothing you can touch, I guess. There's no inventory because you are selling the same product over and over again. So if you created an online course or a digital product about puppy lovers, you sell the same thing over and over again. There's no inventory. And you deliver that course to someone else through email. So there's no shipping fees involved. You don't have to physically ship anything. Nobody has to ship anything. And there's no warehouses because you don't have to store anything. You create your online course like how I did with my Amazon FBA program, and then it's stored on your laptop. And wherever you go, you can make money from anywhere. You can be at a beach, you can make money. You can be at the park and you can make money. I was making money on my laptop with my online course while I was in Japan, while I was in Antigua, while I was in Dubai. All I needed was my laptop and all I needed was myself. And I didn't need to learn a new skill. Since I was so passionate about Amazon FBA, I took all my knowledge, all my experience, and everything I learned, and I put it into an online course. That is how I was able to generate millions of dollars through my online course. There was no product research, no inventory, no suppliers, no shipping, no warehouses, nobody to deal with. It was just me. And of course, my husband was helping me as well. And of course, we hired a team of people to do the day-to-day. So in the Cash Flow Courses Club, I will show you everything behind the scenes, how I packaged my passion into an online course and generated ongoing cash flow effortlessly. This way, you can finally make money online doing something that you love. You can finally talk to people about your passions. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, but Tamara, I'm not good at anything. What can I possibly talk about in my online course? Well, that's when you and I work together in the club and I will help you discover things that you are good at. We are all good at something. I don't care if you are good at walking. I don't care if you are good at eating. I don't care if you are good at making your bed. Everyone on planet Earth is good at something and they all have skills. You probably don't know it just yet. So in the community, where you can find in the YouTube description below, there is a monthly subscription. Once you join, you get a free beginner's course where I teach you everything from beginning to end, how I went from zero to over $13 million by selling online courses. There is also an Amazon FBA mini program if that is something that you still want to pursue. I put a mini program in there so you can see how I built my online course. It's not complicated, the curriculum is simple, and you can do the same for yourself. So all you are doing is copying my framework from everything I built in my Amazon FBA program and applying that framework to something that you are passionate about. For example, puppies, eating, walking, cardio exercises, whatever it is that you love, you can share your knowledge and sell that knowledge for money without all that friction that you would experience running an Amazon FBA business. This is something we are doing that is completely new. So I don't know how it will turn out, But all I know is that I need you and you need me. We already gone over how I need you. Without you, I don't exist. But without me, you probably won't know a better way on how to generate cash flow. So make sure you join. Since we are in the early stages of developing this online community, I am personally hosting Tea Time with Tamara sessions. This is when you and I jump on a Zoom call and I will help you answer any questions you have about online business, and I will help you build your own online course business from the ground up. My husband, Palmer, is also involved. I know you guys don't see him a lot on camera, but trust me, he was working behind the scenes the last 6 years on things that I don't want to do. So he is just as involved as I am, and he will be hosting problem solving with Palmer sessions on Zoom every week as well. So if you want access to the free cash flow beginners course, the free Amazon FBA mini program, and you want private Zoom sessions with myself and Palmer, then all you need to do is click on the link below to join. There is a monthly fee, and that is in place because I only want to work with people who invest in themselves. If you cannot invest a small amount of money in yourself, then I probably cannot take you seriously. And you probably don't deserve to become successful. Every successful person I know invests in themselves. And you may be wondering, why is this monthly subscription fee so low? Why are you charging so little? Well, that's because I have already accomplished so much, and now it is my turn to give back to you. So within that online community, we have a high network of people that are already working on creating their first online course, because they are just tired of all the other ways to make money online. There's too much friction. It takes too long. There's too much product research. And it's not that easy. But with this online business model, you can finally talk about your passion. You can finally not have to learn a new skill because you are just sharing knowledge that you already have. All you are doing is packaging your knowledge in an online course, just like how I did for my Amazon FBA program. And you know how successful that turned out. So for the first 50 people who join the Cashflow Club, you get access to the free courses and direct VIP access to me for the lowest price possible right now. I am so excited to have finally launched this and said this out loud because I cannot think of any other online business model that can generate ongoing cash flow effortlessly like this one. Selling digital products online is the future of education. I never went to college. I never went to university. I barely graduated high school. And for someone like me, I am still shocked at the fact that I was able to make 8 figures online by teaching others what I already know. And that was the Amazon FBA business model. So if someone like me, who had no prior experience online before I did all this, was able to succeed and make millions of dollars online, what is stopping you? Because there is no difference between you and I. The only difference is that I got a head start. I started my Amazon FBA business and my online course program 6 years ago. But for you, it is not too late. You can make money right now simply by sharing what you already know with other people. And then you can sell that information for money. There are no wait times when it comes to making money through an online course because everything depends on you. If you want to make money fast, you can go fast. There's nothing stopping you in the way. There is no shipping delays, no inventory delays, no warehousing delays, none of that. So you are in full control. So if you are ready to generate ongoing cash flow by packaging your knowledge into an online course, then be sure to sign up for my Cash Flow Courses Club. The link is in the YouTube description below, and I will talk to you inside there.